He's jumping
I
in.
got his iron
Ooh,
sword.
nice. Okay, here, let me see.
Bow with my bow. Make a better bow.
Those are some nice health potions. Whoever needs food really bad needs to grab those cookie parts. I'm gonna put this down there. Milk. I'm really glad I kept this enchanted bow, otherwise that would have been a lot tougher. Okay, come on.
Ooh, actually, I want to grab his chainmail pants real quick. I need
Oh
them.
god, I just sprinted.
have
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just sprinted. Meanwhile, in a parallel universe where sprinting is illegal.
Okay, that was really crazy. I can't believe we got out of that. Let's go now. Come on, Tyler.
Yeah, you're welcome. I wish I was recording so you could have gotten on camera, but no, you were running away as usual.
Why?
Hey,
Okay.
I did better than I normally do in those situations.
Yeah, you did pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, we did good.
We're
When he
heading
knocked me
to
off of that
Sundawn
tree.
Observatory, which is 1980 and 875. So we need to start heading as north as possible before getting in the water.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. When he knocked me out of that tree, I had half a heart left, and the fall would have killed me if I hadn't landed in water.
And which will help us get through this quickly.
It should,
Alright,
yeah.
start.
I started like 4 seconds ago.
Alright, my bad. My bad, audience. I did not know. Okay, there it is. Remember to crouch every time before you jump up. It's the difference between a zombie just slightly nudging you and punching you in the face. Do you see it yet?
God. Yeah, when you said
Wow.
observatory, I did not imagine anything that big.
Yeah, me neither.
I told you it was the first, like a first model.
Wow, that's
Ty,
insane.
stop
Well,
standing. Stop standing. Please.
It's a really cool looking place.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But we're
will
only here for the
probably be our
crafting table right
downfall, but
now.
not yet.
There's one chest at the very top of the spyglass, like inside.
That's the only chest.
No, that's the rare chest. There are other ones inside. If you guys want to do that while I look for the crafting table, feel free. Just
I say we do it. I say we do it, Tyler. It's a mission.
Alright, yeah, let's do this.
And the spawn rate was listed as medium for this place, so be very careful.
Oh, jeez. I'm not excited about this.
Alright, I will have out my iron sword.
I
Yeah,
will
me too.
also have out my iron.
Wait,
Okay,
I need to craft some stuff real quick, Matthew. Just one thing.
Alright, I'm on top of the 1 batch, 2 batches, 3 batches.
Okay, mushrooms.
Do you have? Do any of you have another wheat?
Nope.
Just one?
No.
Nobody has 1 wheat.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on.
All right,
What's
let's go.
funny?
The painting. Okay.
Good batches, and I said.
Hey, come back! I
Batches?
need to distribute
Alright,
the
let's go.
food, guys.
Oh, cool.
All right, you
Well, I
know,
already have-
you know the
I already
drill.
have a
Pick a
stack.
side.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I have 4 batches to split up, so and I already have some. So Ty gets 1, you get 1, Ty gets 4, and you get 4. And I'll hold on to the final batch. And then here are some apples. 1.
I already have apples. I'm fine on apples.
I need apples.
Okay.
I need
Apples
I
are
feel like I'm
good
not
for
gonna starve
travel.
anytime
Other than
soon.
Matthew,
that,
Matthew, look at the
here's
bed.
another apple.
Matthew, look at the bed over there.
What about it?
There's some wheat and cocoa over there.
I threw that there. That's the remains.
Okay. I need another
We
apple.
don't need those.
No. Oh, wait, no more apple. No more apple. No more space. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, come on, Ty. Let's go.
I do have a mushroom
Alright, let's
too.
do this.
I'll follow you guys. I'll let you get the loot because it's pretty good stuff.
Oh,
Zombies
gracious.
in the trees.
Literally in the trees.
Alright. Okay. Alright, yeah,
Dude,
they are
Ty.
everywhere.
I'm defending the house.
I'll hit him on this side. You hit him to me. I'll hit him. Alright, you got him. Okay, let me find a way in here, and I'll take you guys up. I think the front entrance is facing the spyglass.
They're all like on the
I could be
ledges
dead
and stuff.
wrong, but
You could be dead wrong.
oh
That's
my
a
God,
lot
Ty,
different
shut
than
up.
just
All right,
regular
here's
wrong.
the entrance. It's this hole right here.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh wait, no, this is not the entrance. The entrance is on the complete opposite side. There's no way to get down without dying there, because fall damage is much larger in this.
Obviously, yeah.
All right, this one isn't that bad. All right, hang on. Always read the signs. Sundown Observatory. This way to the telescope. Okay, waiting.
Recording again.
I'm waiting. Ty.
Okay, we're
What's
good.
up?
We're good. We're good. Ty,
Alright,
you
just
go.
climb
One
up.
at a time, dude.
Tyler, you go ahead of me. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, there are a couple of slide jumps here that the vines get in the way. The zombies shouldn't be able to get up to you, but if they do, just swing like hell.
Oh crud. Oh
Who
crud,
who
man.
fell? Who fell?
It was me.
Do you have
No.
a potion to use?
Chest.
Um.
Axe.
Stone axe?
Matt. Stone axe. Yeah.
These stupid vines get in
I'll
the
take it.
way. Oh, I fell again.
Zombie trying to get in our window.
Dude, these stupid vines are getting in
There
the
you
way
go.
so much.
Are you still down there?
Yes.
Have you? How many hearts do you have? How many hearts do you have?
I still have plenty of hearts. Like,
Tell me how many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hearts. Okay, cool. Good. Let's go.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. Yeah. Come on, go. Matthew, me. No. Okay, Tyler. Go.
Alright, hang on. There's a sprint jump right here. It's a double. Oh, I just missed that. It didn't sprint for me.
Alright, guess I'm the head of the pack now.
All right.
Oh god, careful on this one. It's a swerve jump.
It didn't let me sprint because I didn't have any sprint left.
Ooh, jeez. There's a lot of swerve jumps up on this one.
Alright, I am at the
Just-
top. I mean I'm at the next checkpoint base. A lot more
Yeah.
holes on this floor.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of this. Here, I'll
Do you
go
guys
first.
just want me to go up?
No, I'll go first. I'll go first.
I wanna
I
go up.
don't want you guys to die
Oh, yeah, you guys
like
go.
that.
No, but I didn't lose any health.
Yeah. You should. I'm gonna throw a potion down to you.
No, Matthew.
I have 1, 2,
Matthew,
3,
don't.
4, 5
Matthew.
potions.
I didn't lose any health on that.
How?
I don't know. I just didn't.
Oh, I nearly died on that too. It's like got a bad lip on it or something.
Yeah, it's weird. Should I double jump to get on it, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ooh.
No, not like a momentum jump, just like sprint jump. Oh God, they're on the ledges. Fuck.
Oh, that
I
one's
got a
under
bow. I
attack.
got a bow.
Oh my goodness.
Connor!
Dude,
Dude, you just felt it. Use a potion. Use a potion. Zombie.
Ah.
Connor,
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
you are
Oh my
not
goodness.
fine.
Yes, I am.
Matt, you shot him in the face, Matt.
I didn't shoot Connor. I shot the zombie.
Alright, I'm thirsty. I have to drink.
Help, help, help. I'm at the... Oh, Lord. This
We
was such-
can't help you. You fell.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going down for him.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Tyler, it's fine. I have no...
Okay, alright, I mean...
I have
Alright,
no
I'm gonna
health
start
potion.
recording so that they get a duel.
Alright, look, I'm gonna toss a health potion all the way down through one of these holes, alright?
Please, please do.
Catch it. Alright, gotta find this. Hopefully this will fall all the way through. There you go. You get it?
Where'd it go?
It should be on that stone thing up.
Oh my God, Ty, this last jump is impossible.
Really?
Yeah.
Tyler?
Look for it. I tossed it on the it's on one of the
Oh, I
stuff.
just
It's on
made
one
it.
of the jump
Oh
parts.
my God.
Alright, you get the stuff. I'm gonna go down there and personally give him one.
Okay. See if you can pick up the one that might have missed. Oh my
yeah,
God,
no,
this
I was
is
definitely
this
going
is
to do that.
ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh, it's got me going on the outside. Oh no. I don't like this.
Alright, I can't find this one.
I'm on the outside in the rain. This sucks.
Alright,
It's
where
not
are you?
good. I'm up here, Tyler.
Alright, I gotta get back up there now. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Here.
Oh, that was terrifying.
There you go.
Oh, there's a crafting table
it's
up
down on
here.
the ground.
That's always dandy. Okay. And there it is. Bullsworth's telescope.
What?
Sharp pressure plates. Wow. We climbed that entire thing for a stone axe and a power 1 bow, guys. Hooray!
What's the durability on the bow?
Terrible.
Ooh.
Just
I
awful.
got a chainmail chest plate to repair mine with.
I guess Connor, you can have it for a little while.
Yeah.
Although I don't have many arrows
I'm
to
gonna
give you.
resume search for my health potion that I dropped down.
Oh, Tyler,
on it.
Tyler, I have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have it.
Minimize you. Okay. I'm gonna
Alright,
see
well,
if I
that
can
was-
just jump off the edge of the telescope and land in the water, because I do not want to try to redo
hold
all
on, hold
that in reverse. I am using it.
Alright, yeah, I was just questioning that because I need something to repair. Alright, drink
Alright,
up.
now we're heading back south down to the fountain of good weapons, because I figured we would need new weapons, and I was right.
Definitely will.
Alright.
So,
Wait, it's
Or you can start
be
recording
careful of
again
that Zed. He's wandering the opposite. Nope, he saw you. You didn't crouch jump.
now. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
that was my fault.
You gotta get used to that, man. Otherwise, we're gonna die a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Zed down. Alright. We're heading to Fountain. It's the third one on the list. 1615
Alright.
and 450.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, we're coming up on Fountain. I suggest you crouch. You never know what's in here. If you got an iron sword, use it. If you don't, oh well.
Whoops,
I have
doopsie.
one. It is very low durability. Should I use it anyways?
No, don't. Go ahead and save it. Go ahead
No,
and save it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay, so I do not know where the chests are actually hid on this one. Okay, I think they're on the top. So just use these vines. I don't see any Zeds. That's pretty surprising. Ty, check the bottom of the fountain, see if there's anything in there.
Okay.
There's a chest up here. It's leather pants. Wow.
I expected more, Matthew.
Fantastic. Is it? Whoa.
Why did we come here?
Okay. To
What were
get
you
more
expecting?
equipment, the map says it's got good stuff. Let me zoom in on it. Keep me safe, just in case.
Nothing down there.
Okay, well, one of the chests didn't even spawn. In fact, I think 3 of them didn't even spawn. Yeah, they didn't even spawn for us. That sucks. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's, follow me. I'm gonna continue along and go to all the ruin locations.
Where'd Tyler go? Oh, there he is.
1500. I count 7 of them.
6.
6 in the
7?
front, 1 in the back. There's always 1 in the back.
Yeah. Oh, 8.
Yep, there he
8.
is. He just
There's
came
8.
out. Now there's 8.
Hey, this is a
Alright, we're
bad
gonna
decision.
drag
we
one
can
at a
take 'em up?
time. Don't get in my way. I'm getting him.
Okay.
One at a time. Ah. Bastard.
Okay.
Alright. Don't use a bow if you can help it. Or they'll all come charging. Oh, there's some on the top of the hill, too. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Get ready for all-out war. Remember, you do curves when you're backing up from them. Don't just go straight back.
Matthew.
Holy shit, they all just spawn up on that hill.
Matthew, we're leaving.
Now
I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, just slowly back away. You hit a tree. Back away.
I know what I did.
And there's a Zed back there too. Just one though.
Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
That was terrifying. I would never do that
That's
again.
sort of what happened to me
let me
back
pick a
in
different
Commander
one.
map.
That was alright. We need to go. Is this the right way? No, we need to go to 1450. So Connor's the most.
If it were daytime, we would have been screwed.
Yeah,
Nah,
okay,
that would
come
have been
on.
really bad.
Connor, keep heading that way. You're going the right direction. This
Oh,
one's a
I see
bit bigger.
whirlpool.
Okay, I'm recording right now, so we're good.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully this one won't be as big of a disappointment as the last couple.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Oh, there's a chest in there. I see already. 2 of them. Good.
2. I'll take the one in the back.
Alright.
It's
Watermelon.
2 wheat and a watermelon.
I'll check on the top real quick.
Anything?
I can't make that jump, so I'm not gonna go up there. I don't even think that it's possible to make that jump, so I'm not gonna bother.
I don't see another one. Where did you see the chest?
I didn't see another chest, I just thought that there might have been another one.
Is there one in there,
Ow.
Ty?
Nah, none.
Okay,
Okay.
head back down to the bottom, I guess.
Bottom floor. This
daytime.
was another disappointment.
Alright.
We lost our shadowy now.
Alright, guys, get on this side. Come over to me. Very careful. This
Okay.
place is taking the lives of many.
Okay.
Many a great bandit. You can use stone swords, just always remember to stay on the tops of the hills. Don't get in the gullies, or you will die. I think there's only like 2 chests in here, and they're both in the giant gravestone in the middle. But they
Is
are
it one of
there.
those that when you open it, like a zombie will spawn?
There's nothing here.
This doesn't seem that bad.
Zombies on the outside, see them? There's 3
Yeah,
over there.
They just spawned,
Yeah,
which means that the chest
So
might have
far-
spawned. Check again.
I'm checking. No, still nothing. What the heck?
Alright, come on. Let's just keep heading north.
Drink first.
Alright, I'm recording right now. Let me get some food real quick. Probably just some rotten flesh.
Alright.
The desert dries out your water bar pretty quickly, so just keep that in mind.
Alright,
Alright. I am ready.
my body is ready. Let's go.
Shut up. Okay, here we go.
So
Why'd you-
where exactly are we heading in the desert?
Now we're heading to the Basil Desert, and we're heading for the abandoned city of Basil, which is supposedly a gigantic weapons manufacturing place, filled to the brim with grenades and iron swords. But it doesn't have any water or crafting tables or food chests or anything of that sort.
Well, based on our luck so far, I'm going to assume that we are not
It's
gonna find
okay,
any
you don't have to
weapons
crouch
chests.
jump here. It's
Okay.
the desert. Zeds don't spawn except outside the city,
Alright.
and it's up there on the cliff.
Should I record throughout the entire desert or just...
Yes,
Okay.
record now.
Alright, well I've been recording, so...
Here. It's up there. You see the saloon right now.
Okay, so are
Hang
we
on, I
going...
need to eat an apple or 2.
Are we actually
This
going
place looks
inside
pretty
of
nice.
there?
Yeah, we're going inside.
Okay,
Just be careful.
I'm letting Matthew go first.
There should be military rare chests everywhere, or at least uncommons. So, welcome to Basil. Enjoy your stay.
Awesome. Okay, split up. And be careful. Bye.
This is that part when the tumbleweed rolls across the abandoned city. Yeah.
Hey, I still have that cactus.
Reginald the cactus.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a
Matthew.
place
crafting
him-
table right here. You lied.
You want to place him next to one of his brethren?
Wow, wow, wow.
Did you find any? Are there any chests?
No,
You see any?
none so far. This place looks pretty
Alright.
dry.
Okay, come on. Come back to the front entrance. We're gonna
Nice.
do something.
Okay.
Oh, Zed just spawned.
Why is that? What? Why is he in the ground? What?
What?
There-
What is it? I want to know.
There was a zombie that was like, it's like half in the ground, and he's like just rolling around, like halfway in the ground.
Alright, I'm back. And oh my
Okay.
god, these earbuds are insanely hot for my computer.
You don't have to you don't have to meet me halfway. I'm already at negative 700.
Okay, cool. Oh, you have to wait one more second before you can log on. Oh, you sons of bitches.
Hey, sound like someone
Alright, I'm
is
back.
nearby. Okay, let's go. Oh,
Just
go
saved your
away.
life.
Thank you so much.
Just saved your life.
Okay, let's go pillage some more chests just while we're here, and then go ahead and leave. Because I'm getting out of here.
Alright, so,
Wait,
Connor,
let me
in
get
case
rid
you
of some
missed it,
stuff.
when I was talking to Ty, we're heading to Devil's Castle as, like, our new primary stop. Like, Basil has been our primary stop for a while. And
we see
now
how that
Devil's
went.
Castle
Where you at?
will be the new one.
Matthew, where
I'm
you
You
at?
might
in the
need to have
graveyard.
some food ready for me when I get to you.
Matthew, where's it? Oh,
Yeah,
it
we
is.
know.
Immediately, so.
Oh my god. The sword. Oh no. No, I'm
Matt,
not falling in there. What?
nothing. I got away from him.
Probably find water soon. That's fucking fantastic.
Zombie.
Ty,
Zombie.
how many... I know, I see him. How many water bottles do you have, Ty? One?
One. I just spawned.
Well, yeah, but... okay.
Matthew, I have a water bottle you can have if you want.
No, it's okay. I got two. I'm just asking for Ty's sake. Alright, I'm gonna
Alright,
hit
I'm
one of
back in
these.
Desert Lands. I'm crossing the river now.
Make sure you refill.
Yeah, make sure you refill.
I did.
Guys, remember, when you're in deserts or plains or really anywhere, if you don't want a zombie to touch you, just get one level above it, like one block above it, and then keep moving from left to right, and they will not get you if you keep swinging. Alright, there
You're
looks
not
to be...
recording, are you?
I'm recording right now, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now everyone knows I'm dead.
Alright.
Who cares?
Well,
Okay,
I'm
there's
back.
nothing. There's nothing in that other chest, Matthew. It's just a bunch of boots.
Okay, I'm holding on to... Let me see, what can I drop for Ty's sake?
Hey, there are zombies outside the gate. It would
Yeah, we
be
know.
very, very nice if you could dispose of them, please.
Okay, we're moving as fast as we possibly can, okay? We can't just full-on sprint to you. In fact, it would be better if you just waited for us over by the river, because we had to refill anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Matthew, wait up.
Connor, I'm not going through the city. I'm going on the outskirts.
No, I know. I'm coming.
Ty, just wait at the lower piece of the hill. How close are you to starving to death?
I have half a food bar left. And it's
Jesus
going
Christ.
fast. I had to run away from a guy for most of my travels.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. Okay. I'm trying.
Alright. Remember, you starve a lot slower in MineZ, so I have time.
Is there a zombie near you? I don't see you. I don't
There are
see
no
you at all.
zombies near me. Oh, I'm right here. I see you.
Come to me. Connor, behind you! Behind you! Connor!
I know. I was trying to get away.
You can't just crawl away from a zombie. Doesn't work like that.
You got another one coming, Matt, behind you.
I got him. I got him. He's... Ty, get
Hey,
over
guys.
here now. Alright, I'm erasing it all and starting over. Two. Come on, guys, keep me safe. I know it's funny. Come on. Alright, alright, let me see. We're at Basil. We can head through the archaeological dig site. That says cliff.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Con los terroristas.
Okay. Let's see, is there anything at room 4? No. What are you guys laughing at? Come on.
Nothing.
You're doing something mean. Stop it.
No.
Alright, Paluster.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I hear a
La
Z.
la 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 la. Okay.
Guys, I'm being serious.
It
I hear a
probably
Z.
heard-
Please,
It
please
probably
don't,
heard
please
the song of mine.
don't,
Oh, there
don't
he
let
is.
him get me.
I'll toss a grenade at him. Don't worry.
No.
Kidding, no. That would be stupid.
Yeah, that would. Alright. This new place that we have never seen, but we're gonna check it out because it looks pretty cool.
Does anybody have any rotten
Recording.
flesh?
I have some rotten flesh, yeah.
Nope.
Throw it here. I'm about to start.
This is a water source.
Throw
as far
it
as I
here.
can tell. Oh,
Connor, I'm
yeah.
about to
Whoops.
starve.
Oh, I'm
Throw me
coming.
the
Whoa.
fucking meat.
Sorry. Whoa.
God.
Sorry. I'm not like in the game right now, man. Good.
What do you mean?
Sleep well.
There's a campsite.
He's-
Oh, that's dig site, I'm guessing.
Alright, careful on the descent.
Okay. There's nothing up there
Alright.
though.
We alright. Dig site.
There's a zombie
Zombies.
over here.
Zombies.
I'll take him.
No, that's not the only one. Matt, that's not the only one.
I
Check
know
behind
it's
you.
not the only one. I'm not
Oh.
blind.
There are so many zombies. Oh, this is
Matthew,
terrifying.
there are so many zombies over there.
Oh my goodness. I'm
Yeah, that's the direction we gotta go to.
literally about to pee
What is this
myself.
place there?
This is the dig site. Ooh, stone pickaxe and cobweb.
Oh, we supposed to go in the dig site? Help!
Yep.
Back! Help
This
back!
is the dig site.
Alright, there's nothing in here.
Tyler, go. I already took the chest over there. It was just one watermelon.
Okay, watermelons are good.
Alright, our next stop is the secret ravine, and that is a long ways away.